There is no way around the superabundance that this creates. It is, and if anyone wants to say, oh, let's go back to fear, loathing, ignorance, and suffering in a state of PTSD, then we can start focus on healing insanity. Because that is insane. And insanity hurts people. So let's learn about insanity. How is it that people are so frightened of losing the past that they would willingly kill their own people just to avoid change? Well, let's start teaching sanity and insanity at high school until even an insane person can recognize their own symptoms and participate in getting more sane, as evidenced by the fact that their well-being goes up and they continue the things that will that will lead to that. So this is intelligent. It is super conducive to abundance. To actually know what everyone in the world is good at, predisposed to, number one. To know who's available to do something with that talent, who's not utilizing it. And to create artificial intelligence that suggests collaborative teams. And so, oh, you and you could do this and this, and would create massive abundance here. To get rid of immigration borders that were based on where you were born, as opposed to who brings well-being in what way, in what area. This is intelligent. After the competence point, there is no way but up. All competency leads in this direction. This direction leads to more and more abundance, which leads to more and more healing of trauma and fear and pain, which leads to more and more people crossing the threshold from reptile to human being, becoming more and more abundant. It is the path of evolution. It is inevitable in some iteration of humanity. We can knock it back a million years, a million years, a million years, but some version of our parallel selves is going to get it right. And we certainly can if we feel like it. And once we get it right, there's no going back, because it's not fun to go back. Because it's more fun to be competent than incompetent. It's more fun to be intelligent than unintelligent. It's more fun to have superabundance than it is to have scarcity. It's more fun to love than it is to fear and run. And that's the end of the story. We all want to have more fun sustainably, and we all want to avoid chronic and unnecessary suffering. And the reptilian brain of competition is only useful to the extent that we live in an incompetent world where scarcity is all around us, and we cannot get our own needs met without trickery and lies and stuff like that. In that situation, the reptilian brain is necessary and will be utilized. It's just not as much fun as moving beyond it into the empathic and then ultimately the transcendent regions of the brain. Hi, I'm Dane Rose. All knowledge begins with a paradigm, and out of that paradigm comes an idea, an awareness that we adopt, reject, or synthesize into something better. It doesn't become wisdom, it doesn't become useful until we take action, until we integrate it into not only our thoughts, but our feelings, our body, our words, and our way of being. For that to occur, we have to move from the passive media paradigm into more active engagement. In the link below, in the More Information section, is an invitation to join a very small, deliberately filtered, high-quality discussion with a group of people who share a common language and want to work with these ideas with me and with one another, with the sole goal of creating 10 times more sustainable well-being for ourselves and those around us per unit of energy invested. Thank you for watching.